Okay. Yes. I think now I am audible for you, no? There are given C is the point 5 comma negative 1 and D is the point another one 13 15. Find the midpoint. So if there are given two coordinates, how to find the midpoints? Midpoint you have to add. If I take two coordinates like here x1, sorry, if they are given two coordinates, okay, I take it like this. If they are given two coordinates, first coordinate is x1 y1, x1 y1. The second coordinate is, what is the x2 y2, x2 y2. First of all, let me know what is the midpoint. Midpoint should be addition of two, what is x point, x1 plus x2 divide by 2. The other one y plus y1 plus y2 divide by 2. Here the midpoint. Okay. And the gradient should be, if I take gradient as same, what should be the y difference, y2 minus y1 divide by x2 minus x1. Here the coordinate. Now shall we try? Now use it. They given here first coordinate and the second coordinate. Here actually like x1, here x2, here like y1, here like y2. Now what is the midpoint? Yes. Can you tell what is the midpoint here? X coordinate 5 plus 13 divided by 2. Y coordinate negative 1 plus 15 divided by 2. Here the coordinate. Now 5 plus 13 18. 18 divided by 2. Other one 14 divided by 2. Now you can write 18 divided by 2 actually. What is the 18 divided by 2? It should be 9. 14 divided by 2 7. Here the midpoint. The midpoint should be, what should be there? 9 comma 7. Exactly. X coordinate, sum of the x coordinate divided by 2 and sum of the y coordinate divided by 2. Yes. Next is gradient. Actually, what is the gradient? I said the y difference. If I take it here to here, what is the y difference? Y difference 15 minus, what is the other coordinate? Other coordinate minus 1. 15 minus 1. Here, other one 13 minus 5. Now simplify. Minus minus it become plus. So 15 plus 1 16. 13 minus 5 it's 8. Now 16 divided by 8 it should be what? 2. What is the gradient? Gradient should be 2. Yes, continue. Continue. Yes, I will erase this thing. Okay, so x coordinate, addition of x coordinate divided by 2 and addition of y coordinate divided by 2, you can find the midpoint and so on. Okay, now find the perpendicular bisector of CD. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the CD. Give your answer from like here. So now here are the coordinate. If I consider AB, what is the coordinate here? A is equal for you can see, sorry, CD. It's given CD. C is equal for what is there? 5 negative 1. Here 5 negative 1. Other one is 13 15. We find in the middle point. Actually middle point is 9 7. Here the midpoint. Okay, 9 7. Now perpendicular bisector should be what? The perpendicular bisector should be going through the middle point and it should be 19 degrees like this. If it is perpendicular, look at here. Here the gradient of this line is m. It is equal for 2. The perpendicular gradient should be what? 1 over m negative. What is the perpendicular? Perpendicular gradient should be 1 over. So what is the perpendicular gradient? First of all, let me know what is the gradient of perpendicular. I write it as m dash. What should be there? 1 over, what is the gradient here? 1 over 2, but it should be change the sign. If this one negative, it become positive. If this one positive, it should be negative. So it's negative 1 over 2. Now you already know one point. What is the point? 9, comma 7. One point is 9, comma 7. This is x coordinate. This is y coordinate. You can substitute y as 7, x as 9, and m is this one negative 1 over 2. Here m should be negative 1 over 2 and find the value of c. What is the equation here? Y equal mx plus c. Now substitute. What is the y? What is the y here? 7. M is what? M already find negative 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 2 into x is what? X is 9 plus c. Find the value of c. It may be a little bit different. 7 equal negative 9 over 2 plus c. Negative 9 over 2 is actually negative 4.5 plus c. Negative 4.5 goes to other side. C is equal for what? 7 plus 4.5. 7 plus 4.5 is what? 11.5. Now you can write the equation. What is the equation here? Y equal mx plus c. Actually you know y equal, what is m? You have to substitute m and c here. M is negative 1 over 2x plus c is 11.5. Otherwise 21 over, 23 over 2. It may be, you have to think here, okay, here what should we do? First of all, we have to follow up the point of the middle point and go on. Okay, I give another two coordinate. Can you find it that one? If I give another two coordinates, can you find same thing? I taken AB. Okay, two coordinates A, B. A is equal, I take it to 6. B is equal, I take a lazy one, 12 and 16. Okay, 12 and 16. 10 different, 10 different. Yes. I take it 12, 18 now. 12, 18. Okay. Now, first of all, find the midpoint. Find the midpoint. Second, find the gradient. And third, find the what? Perpendicular bisector line y equal ms plus c. Can you find it? Same like this. Can you do? I give some time. First of all, write this on. And please share me the answers. 2, 6 and 12, 18. 12, 18. Maybe sometime it may be not simplify. We'll see. Mm. Wait. I give another one like here 12 10. Mm. I take it this one 36. Okay. 36. Okay. Now okay. It's simplified now. Can you do 1236? Okay. Not 18. 1236. Can you do quickly? Quickly try. Okay. Two coordinates are 2, 6 and 12, 36. 2, 6 and 12, 36. You have to follow that two coordinates. I write separate page. First coordinate is 2, 6. And second one is 12, 36. Okay. Now let me know. First part, what is the midpoint? How to find midpoint? Midpoint, midpoint equal x. The sum of the two coordinates. What should be there? 2 plus 12 divide by 2. Other one 6 plus 36 divide by 2. What is the middle point? 14 divide by 2. Other one 42 divide by 2. So what is the midpoint should be? It's divide by 2. What is 7 and 21? Here the middle point. Okay. Here the middle point. So second one gradient. Gradient. I take it as same. What is a gradient? Y difference. So y difference 36 minus 6. Divide by x difference. Y difference plus secondly x difference. 12 divided by 12 over 2. 36 minus 6, it's 30. 12 minus 2, it's 10. So 30 divided by 2, Tell. It's 3. So what is the gradient here? Gradient is 3. Okay. Gradient 3. Now, if I draw this roughly, what is the points? I already know. Here the point A. A is 2, 6. Here the point B, other corner. B is, what is that? 1236. 1236. The middle point I draw with the different color. Here, the bisector should be going through the middle, like here. It's perpendicular for there. So middle point already know. What is the 721? Now, I wanted to find. I know what is the gradient of this one. M is 3. What is the gradient of this line? Gradient of this line, if I consider m dash, it should be 1 over 3. 1 over 3, if this one positive, this one become negative. Negative 1 over 3. Okay, now first of all, you have to know what is the gradient of that line. Perpendicular, it should be negative 1 over 3. Now, they know one point. So, according to y equal mx plus c, you can substitute this x value and y value. This is x, here y, here the gradient. You have to substitute them. Okay, when you substitute them, the y value is what? 21 equal negative 1 over 3. X value is 7 plus c. Uh, it may be not simplify. What to do? 21 negative 7 over 3 plus c. Negative 7 over 3 actually, what is that? Negative 2.33 something plus c. This negative goes to other side, it become positive. Positive 2.33 equal for c. So c equal 23.3. 23.33 like that. In c. So you can write the equation. What is the equation? Y equal mx plus c. So y equal m, you finding m should be negative 1 over 3. Negative 1 over 3x plus c is 23.33. Otherwise, you can write it as a fraction. Clear? Here the way you have to find the, first of all, what is the middle point? What is the gradient of this one? So according to that one, the perpendicular line gradient. So you have to, you know this going through this middle point. So you can substitute the y value and x value also. And after that one, you can find the c value and find the c, and you can write the equation like here. These are the steps you have to follow on. Can you write? Yes. After write, please tell me. Okay, write down now.
Okay, done, teacher.
Done. Okay, no? Is it clear? No doubts? Okay, yes. Shall we move next one? Write down 0.621 as a fraction. Simpler for show your working. Okay, you can do it later on. 0.621. 21 they are having two what? Dots there. What is the meaning of that? The 212121 is repeating. 212121 is repeating. Now what is the fractional form? Here 1000. Here 3 decimal point. You can write it as 621. It should be 621 over 1000. What should be there? 621 over 1000. 621 over 1000. Can you simplify more? Try. If you can simplify more. Okay? This is good. The area of the triangle is this one. Now they ask in the magnitude of x. Hmm. How to do? Take 1 minute and try. What is the equation? If there are given the angle, you can find the area of the triangle is what? Not half into base into height. Like that one, you can take half into AB sin x. AB sin x. AB means that contain sides with the angle. This should be A and B like here. They given area. Triangle area is 2143. Now substitute it. What should be there? 2143 should be equal for half into A. A you can take it as 92.5. B 71. Sin x. I take it as sin x. Now substitute. First of all, solve this part using a calculator or something. You can use a cal or something for solve this part. Solve. Yes. You can solve it. Use a cal or something. When you solve it, it's 2143 This divide 2 goes to other side. If you are taking, it become multiplication 2 over. This multiplication come to this side, it become divide 92.5 into 71 equal for sin x. Use the cal. So when you simplify it, it become use when it's 6 5 2 6 or something for the sin x. So if there are given sin x, you can use the calculator with the shift key. In your scientific cal, with the sign there have a shift key. Using that one, you can find the inverse. So x should be equal for what? Sin inverse other side 0.6526. 0.6526 inverse. When you simplify it, it becomes 40.74 something. Here the magnitude, it's 40.74, something like that. 40.74. You can simplify
Mm.
it. Yes. Here you have to use a calculator. First of all, you have to remember what is the equation. Equation area is, what is that? Write again and again. You clarify that area is equal for half into AB sin x, half AB sin x, and simplify it. Okay, that's the way. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a way you have to follow on. Okay, now make the x subject. X subject. When you subject x, there are two portion of x. Okay, there are two portion of x. Can you think? I'll sharing another same kind of question with you. The subject form. Yes, first of all, try this. Yes, take x into one side. Okay, take x into the one side. After that, you can subject it. Yes. So here, first of all, you have to take in this divide into other side. Divide come to other side. What should be there? It should be multiply all the thing. Multiply all the thing. What is there? 2x minus 5. C time 2x minus 5 equal for 3x. Is that clear? Here divide 2x minus 5 goes to other side. It become multiplication 2x minus 5. Okay, now simplify it. How to simplify? When you are simplify bracket, if they are having bracket, you have to multiply both of them like here. C into 2x. C into 2x, you can write it as 2cx. 2cx, otherwise 2xc. Anything. C into negative 5, negative 5c equal for 3x. I taken x into one side, other c into other side. Negative 5c goes to other side, it becomes positive 5c. 40c, positive 5c. Positive 3x come to here, positive 3x come to here, it's become negative 3x. What I did, I'll take x into one side. Without x terms are taken into the other side. No x terms are taken into the other side. Now here have x. Here have x. If I take x separately, what is the remaining part? Here remaining 2c minus 3 equal for 5c. 2c minus 3 equal for 5c. Now this there is bracket means multiplication. You can take this one into other side, it become divide. Otherwise you can divide both side by 2c minus 3. Here also 2c minus 3. Okay, cancel this one and this one. Remaining x equal 5c over 2c minus 3. What is that? 2c minus 3. Clear? You can write x equal 5c over 2c minus 3. 5c over 2c minus 3. Like that. You can write 5c over 2c minus 3. Here the equation you have to follow on. Here the equation you have to follow on. Clear? Shall I do another one? Another one for you? I give. Yes. Can I do this one? If I given E equal 5y over 3y minus 7. Can you subject E? Subject y? Subject y. Y subject. Y subject here. Can you do? Subject y. I'll give 2 minutes. 3 minutes? Okay. Do it. Subject y here. Okay. You have to simplify all the terms. Take them into the one side, simplify, and y take into one side, and other terms take into the other side and simplify it. Okay? Go through.
Is the answer 7e over 3e minus 5?
7e over 3 minus 5. We'll see. Okay? First of all, you can take it this one into other side now. Yes. So it's e times 3y minus 7. Okay. Equal for 5y. Now simplify e into 3y. You can write it as a 3e e into negative 7. You can write it as a negative 7e. equal for 5y. I taken this one into the other side because there are no y's. No y's. I taken without y terms into the right side. The y terms taken to the left side. This one freezing. It's taken here. 3ey. This plus 5y come to here. It's become negative 5y. Now you can see they are having both terms have y. So I take it out y commonly. I take it out y commonly. So remaining 3e minus 5 equal for 7e. Now you can divide both sides. 3e minus 5. Yes, good. You got it, no? 3e minus 5. 3 minus 5, 3 minus 5 cancel. So final answer you can write what should be there? Y equal 7e over 3e minus 5. Okay, 7e over 3e minus 5. You can get it, no? 7e over 3e minus 5. Okay, now shall we move next? Okay, now m is inversely proportional to square of t plus 2. M is 0.64 when t is what? 3. Find m when t equal 8. Try something different question. Yes, try it. Okay, remind like if they given first thing, if they are a given direct proportion, if they are given this is as a there are tele inverse proportion here. Okay, if they are given direct proportion, not inverse, if they are given as a direct proportional, you can write it the equation like here. If they given m is direct proportional for the t plus 2, you can write that like this. M is direct proportional for the t plus 2, you can write like this. If you want, you can write with the what? Equal mark, you have to put a k or something variable, t plus 2. But here given also the square. If there are given m is direct proportional for t plus 2 square. T plus 2 square. It should be what? M is equal for k into you can write it as t plus 2 square. Is that clear? If there are direct proportional. But here not given direct proportional. Okay. There are here not given direct proportional. It inverse proportional. It going with the inverse proportional. How to write? You have to write this as like previous that did you remember that gradient? It's also inverse. You can write it as m inverse proportion 1 over t plus 2, but also square. So 1 over t plus 2 is square. So you can write it as what? m equal 1 means 1 into k t plus 2 is cut. Here the equation you have to follow on. Is that clear? Here the equation, what should be there? M equal k into t plus 2 is cut. First of all, write this if you want. Here for the direct proportional. Here for the here for the inverse proportion. Direct proportional. Here for the inverse proportion. Two things, direct proportional and for the inverse proportion. So follow on. How to write direct proportional, or if there are follow on the inverse proportional. So how to write? I want to write now. What should be there? You can write it as the equation. First of all, write. If there are, it should be inverse proportional. So you can write it as m equal. I write m equal k over t plus 2 square. Here the equation it following on. First time the m is 0.64 when t equal 3. According to that one, can you find the value of k? Now try to find the value of k when m is, you have to substitute m is at 0.64. You don't know that variable k over t is 3 plus 2 is cut. Now substitute, simplify 0.64 k over 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 square, this divide goes to other side, it becomes multiplication. 0.64, 5 square is actually what? 5 square is actually 25, is equal for k. Multiply using a calculator. 5 square, 5 into 5, 25. So 0.64 multiply 25, it's, I think it's become, multiply 16. No, yes, it becomes 16. I find the value of k. Now find m when t equal 8. Now again use the equation, you can find the value when t equal 8. What is the equation? M equal k over t plus 2 squared. Now you have to find the value of m when k already know. K is what? K is already know. K find is 16. Now t is equal for 8. 8 plus 2 squared. Find it. So m 16, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 squared. So m 16, 10 squared is 100. 60 divided by 100, it's 0.16. Here the answer, 0.16. If they given direct proportional, you no need to take 1 over. K over like that one, K into should be here. In direct proportional, other one inverse proportional, you have to write like this. Clear? If they are following in inverse proportional, you have to write like this. Okay. So what is the theorem? I will tell again. What is the theorem? If direct proportional, you can write one thing as what? M is equal for k t plus 2 direct proportional. If it is mentioned direct proportional, it is t plus 2 is cut. Clear? So inverse proportional, it will be follow with the inverse proportional. So you can write m equal k over t plus 2. If they given with the inverse proportional, what should be m equal k over t plus 2 squared. T plus 2 squared. Here for the square. Okay, inverse proportional with the square of this one. Inverse proportional of this one. Direct proportional of this one. Direct proportional of square of this one. Like that one you can follow. Here the theorem that you see. Here the theorem that equation building is using. After that one you can substitute the value and find the value k. The constant after you can simplify it. Okay, that's the way you have to follow on. Shall write? Please write it. Yes. Next thing is very important. It is this one, the sets. Okay, you have to know about what is the intersect. The Venn diagram. I will do more and more question here using the Venn diagram. What is the intersect? What is the? You have to remember here first thing, the intersect. Intersect is a common area. If I consider A and B, that A intersect B is here. Normally we are using the symbol. We call it this one as a intersect. Okay, intersect. The second thing is union. Union is the whole thing. If I consider A and B, if I consider A and B, the all things are we are calling as union. Okay, what is this? Union. Union is the whole part that following on. Okay, that's the basic two things. Other things complement. I will explain that one. Okay, so if I consider A, what is the A's complement? Complement. Here the complement. Complement is not belong to A. Is calling as A's complement like here. These are the things. Okay, I'll explain this one. No worries. I'll explain this all. First of all, just go through the Venn diagrams. Okay, we will discuss more and more things on next day. Okay, if you have any free time on the weekend also let me know if you have. Okay, we will do extra things with this days. Okay, so I think it's better to wind up the session today, so we will discuss other thing on next day. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll meet up for next day. So good night to you. See you.